This season, there will be an increased standard of rule enforcement on restraining fouls, including holding. Players will not be permitted to grab on with a free hand or arm, or impede the offensive player with his or her stick. All players will not be permitted to wrap an opponent with a free arm, or pin an opponent when the opponent does not have the puck. The player must be released. This action is frequently seen along the boards in the defensive zone, but it also can occur in all zones and away from the boards. The free hand may be used to push an opponent. Removing the hand from the stick and placing it on the opponent's body shall be considered as in a danger zone. Once the free hand or stick hand is in this position, any consequence of this action shall be penalized. Consequence shall be interpreted as restraining or impeding progress, grabbing the body, stick, or sweater, reducing the opponent's ability to pass or shoot the puck or to receive a pass, pin against the boards. The defensive player may make contact with the puck carrier against the boards. He may continue to legally body check the puck carrier. Any illegal action of holding or pinning the player with the free arm or stick arm must be penalized. Once the player loses the puck, the onus is on the defensive player to release the opponent immediately. Players cannot use their free hand or arm to clutch and or grab the puck carrier. Players must be allowed to move freely unless checked by legal methods. In this example along the boards, the defending player on the right would not be penalized, as he is legally checking the puck possession player. But the defending player on the left is using the free arm to hold his opponent. The player on the right is legally checking without the use of the free arm or cross-check, but using proper angling techniques. The player on the left is clearly holding the non-puck possession player with one arm and, at times, both arms, resulting in a holding penalty. Number 7, while pursuing the player, reaches out with both hands. This action is not to play the puck, but rather to try and slow the player down by grabbing onto him. This action must be penalized under holding. Number 27 uses his free arm to wrap around the player's neck and shoulders and turns the player, which is an obvious holding penalty. This could be either the player's free arm or stick arm. The result is the same. A minor penalty for holding would be called. There is no penalty in this situation, as we see that the red player does not use his free arm to wrap up or hold the player. The puck is in the feet of the player being checked, and while we see the stick is between the legs, it's not being used to impede or have consequence to the player. The defending player releases his opponent immediately after the player loses control of the puck, showing the proper methods which will encourage under the new standard. Ruling? No penalty.